position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome everyone to the home of the Fighting Illini, Memorial Stadium in Champaign, Illinois. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Illinois about to kick it away to get things started. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the Michigan State Spartans offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So Illinois' offense has its first opportunity of the day. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse, do they let him make a play? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups, or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays.
Well, one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own arm talent. He's the kind of guy that thinks he can fit the football into the smallest windows, but you're right. He's got to pick his battles and be careful when he decides to attack this guy, because he has picked off some really good quarterbacks in the past, and you know he's just licking his chops, hoping for a chance today.
Catches it cleanly at the 20. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. He'll do it himself. Turning it on! Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. The running back has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Reads it, fires complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And you don't want to start this game with 2 straight punts. Big third down opportunity coming here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Spartans decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That one will find its way out of bounds at about the 45-yard line. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Makes the grab. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Look out, he's got room.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Third down play from the gun. Bringing the heat. Going to try to get it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. You force them into third and medium. Now you get a situation where you're playing pass, but man, got to do a better job of keeping that rabbit in the cage. Don't let him outside the pocket, because when he does, you see right there, he chews up 10 quick and gets that third down conversion.
Got him looking run. He wants to throw. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And the D denied him on 2nd and goal. Trying to barge in. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. And they've moved closer and closer, and still they need 2 yards. 3rd and goal. Trying to pound it in. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stopped short of the goal line. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The short hands. It's Winston.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He makes a catch. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Motion from the wideout. The run from the shotgun. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Spartans look to keep this drive humming. The give to the tailback. There he goes. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Spartans pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Hands it off. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Fast motion in the jet sweep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Fires to the wideout. He's got it, and he will score! Touchdown, Sparty!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Penn State is currently trailing in this one, but There are more people in Beaver Stadium today than most American cities. The crowd alone can help turn this game. They're trailing by just 4 to Washington. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Fighting Illini with options here on 2nd and short. Give to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? They'll try to power their way ahead. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. They go to the ground. And a short gain on this run, and that'll bring us to the end of the first. We've reached a break, and Michigan State has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Trying play action. Makes the catch. It's Cox. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Illinois now staring at a 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the tight end in motion. They try to pop a run on the draw. Shakes off the defender. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Oh, it's a reverse. Oh, that did not go as planned except for the defense. They were right there to make the big stop. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. On target over the middle. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Running to the left. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. They're facing a 3rd down. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Makes the grab down the middle.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Grab near the marker. It's Winston. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. And some room to work. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. It's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Fires to the tight end. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Spartans are moving quickly down the field. He'll pull it on the read. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Complete to the left. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. Looking to throw on 1st down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Winston. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Spartans started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on 1st down. On 2nd and goal, he carries again. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And the PAT makes it 14-6. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Past the sticks, and he may get more. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. They'll ride the hot hand. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Working the middle. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. It's complete on the right side. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Illinois right back to the line. They just keep firing. He's got the tight end.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Illinois can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Illinois picked up the 1st down. Now here they come again. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the right. runs through the tackle. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Snagged out of the air. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. Right down the boulevard, it's good. That'll cut this lead down to 5. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And holding on to a first-half lead, this offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to the locker room. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, you've been taking in a magnificent scene there today in Champaign. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
And the Spartans will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Illinois offense returns to the field. He'll keep it himself. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Quickly complete. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. The give to the lone running back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Motion from the wide receiver. The inside handoff. They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup. Illinois moving it quickly down the field. Here's the handoff. Can't get him to the ground. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Illinois move the chains on the ground. Let's see if they run behind that big offensive line again. Gives it on the option. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. They'll run play action. Looking to the big tight end. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So they couldn't get it done on 3rd down. Now they'll line up in punt formation. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. This time on target.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
They'll go to the air. Got it set up on the outside. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. The Spartans will call on their punt team. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Tries to do it himself on the draw.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. Third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so...
Lofts one high and deep. He's got it inside the 30. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Touchdown, Illinois! And that one will give him the lead.
I love the decision-making by the quarterback, going to his go-to receiver in that situation of the game, but defense, come on. You got to know that's the guy the QB is looking for.
Leading by 1, they'll go ahead and go for 2 and try to make it a field goal game. He wants to throw it. He gets in there for the 2-point conversion and pushes the lead to 3. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. They used a chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Leaves it with the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. To the ground with the back. Got the 1st down and more. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. They'll move the wide receiver. Handoff to the lone back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Fires to the right. It's complete. And he makes a grab. Defense draped all over him, and it's 1st and goal at the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Once again, finding nowhere to run against this defense. He's knocked down immediately. He's got it on the run. Touchdown! more points.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they take a 21-17 lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Penn State has the lead right now inside Beaver Stadium, but it hasn't come easy. They're in a tight one. They're up by 6 over Washington. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Fighting Illini with options here on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. The throw. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And you will always remember your first, and how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Trying to move them on the counter. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got his man. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Leaves it with the running back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Makes the catch. He gets it in. Touchdown, Michigan State. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
And both sides of the ball late in the football game coming together. Defense forces the turnover. Offense punches it in. 2-possession lead in this 4th quarter.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Fighting Illini needs to get it to the county line for a 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Cottons. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. They boot it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. bunch formation for these receivers. Off play action on first down. It's complete to the left. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Spartans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Give to the single back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. They'll try the run. Plows through the defense. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Spartans are marching down the field. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds. Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough for the first down. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. The Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And now the lead is even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late, they've got to get to work here. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's going to run it. Oh, he's got some space. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. The play action fake. Makes the grab over the middle. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. They picked up a couple of first downs to start this drive, and now 1st and 10 from the 47. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Illinois lining up quickly.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Finds his big tight end. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Illinois can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Back to pass. He's going to take off. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Tempo and overdrive. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Bears the pressure. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cooks. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got it on the move. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Here's a heat. Flushed out of the pocket. And you race it to the house. Touchdown to Illini. Well, how about that? And after that touchdown, we might have a finish after all, Jesse.
I love it, Reese, and this team is not quitting. Yeah, they're down on the scoreboard right now, but they are clawing and they are scratching their way back in this game. They're going to keep going hard until this clock reads all zeros.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point draws them closer. It's 31-24. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Penn State is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a close one so far today at Happy Valley. They're up by 6 over Washington. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Finds his big tight end. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Gets the back moving. Gives it on the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Wide receiver going in motion. Rides to the back. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Throws to the tight end. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. The Spartans will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference. Defense.
How many times you think they're going to run that one back in film study? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. It'll be a long film study for him. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the first down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Power football with the run. But Real nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. At the 35, he's loose. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. To the line quickly. They'll spike it to save some time. Operating in the red zone here on second down.
Brings up second down.
Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Got his man in the middle. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. Trailing by a touchdown, getting late in the fourth, and this is a huge, perhaps a defining moment in this game. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Into the end zone for a touchdown, and now just 1 point away from the tie.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game. Now, all you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
They just need the extra point to deadlock this game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
First play of the first possession of OT. They'll give it to the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got his man quickly. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Off the play fake. He's got it and still on his feet. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal. Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, fighting Illini. They strike first here in overtime.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Now to push the lead to 7 in overtime. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. To the air on 1st down. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Looking to fire. Working that left side now. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. First and goal as they try to answer with a touchdown of their own. He'll set up to throw. Looking to get it in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Now the play fake. Looking for the score. Had it in his hands for the score and let him fall to the turf. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. From the gun, going for 6. Touchdown, Sparty. They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie.
And how about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
Don't assume on this extra point. They needed to send it to a second OT. And the point after is good. We play on first down here in the second overtime period. It's a reverse. Running into the open space. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down. And the Spartans are in the red zone. Wants to throw on first down. Touchdown, Spartans! That score gives them the lead here in the second overtime. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
They got the touchdown. Now in the second overtime, you have to go for 2. The snap sets up to throw. Can't do it better than that. The 2-point conversion is good, and the lead is 8. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Looking downfield on first down. Zings it complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Fires to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Third down in overtime. They have to keep the drive alive and try to get it in the house. Tight end now in motion. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. This time it's complete. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. Looking to throw on first down. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air on second down. He wants it all. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Third down in overtime, and they need to get it to the end zone. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. Fourth and long, and they have to pick it up to keep their chances alive. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up. The drama built throughout this game, memorable plays, and then finally the gut-wrenching loss at the end in overtime.
This coaching staff is going to look back at the overtime, and they're going to wish they had called some different plays. They had some things set up, but ultimately, with games like this, they come down to the wire. You got to be able to dial up plays to win. I don't think this coaching staff did a great job.
And it's so frustrating to get to this point and make enough plays to be in the game, to come up short in overtime. I'd almost rather get blown out or this game decided in regulation. Just very frustrating to lose a game, especially like this in OT.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.